What's up guys, welcome back. Brandon Dude here, new replay, going up against Dracotail, still with the 60 card hand trap power. Yeah, still with that. So far I am quite happy with, playing the 60 card hand trap version right now. Any plans on shortening it? Not at the moment, but I'm happy with the deck list, and we're doing fairly decent, a lot better now. So let's see, we open Albaz, Ash, another Albaz, Kolbai and Imperm. We are going second here, so we have these Ash and Imperm as interruptions. In terms of starters right now, just an Albaz, literally and a Kolbai to negate something, but yeah, it is looking a bit rough with this hand. Opponent opens Frixel, Ash, Rahu, Ash and Flame. Opponent Dracotail player is going first, so yeah, he has Rahu, Dracotail. Started with Rahu, Dracotail, and I do not Ash. That's the reason why, is because I need a way to deal with Flame. Okay, Ash Blossom so far is my only way at the moment, so in this situation with the hand, I save Ash right now for Flame. Okay, if I had Ash, let's say another Ash or a Bell or Fallen Virtuous, then only would I use Ash to maybe hit the Rahu, Dracotail. But in all honesty, sometimes I prefer not to use my Ash Blossom on Rahu or Ketu, because if they have, okay, this is going to sound dumb, but if they have enough, cards in hand, the starters to get the searches, whatever, they will still set up their board. So it's like, do we really need to negate them from either fusion summoning or adding? I don't know, might be wrong, but anyways, that's how I play. So Rahu, Dracotail sends Lucius and Frixel, goes to Arthelion. Chainlink 1, Arthelion, where he's going to target Frixel, Chainlink 2, Frixel, Chainlink 3, Lucius. It was kind of interesting. Yeah, I think, okay, I understand why he went Frixel, because if I remember, it says you can target one Dracotail in your grave, special summon it, then return one monster you control to hand. Okay, yeah, reborn Lucius, add Frixel back to hand, and Lucius will trigger. Okay, cool, that's what he does. 1, 2, 3, we go Chainlink 4, Imperm, negating that Arthelion. Honestly, this is pretty strong, negating Arthelion, stopping it from getting, adding back in general. Okay, opponent will set the Ketu and the Horn. Okay, setting Horn means obviously he has Flame in hand already. Ketu here, searching for Lucius. Okay, so yeah, negating Arthelion with Imper forced him to have to use Ketu to search for his starter and not adding many more cards to his hand. Okay, search for Famina, and then he will set the Flame here and pass turn. So we draw for turn, we draw Fallen Virtuous, pretty good draw here. So with this hand, we have to make use of Albaz here. So we're going to normal summon Albaz effect, discard the other Albaz, opponent would chain Horn, targeting Albaz, we Ash this, and opponent here is going to go, okay, no, he allows this to resolve, so we go into the Mirror Jade, nothing on res, we enter battle phase. Now here, when I declare an attack, I was thinking, okay, we know there's for a good chance this card is Flame, we know he has Famina in hand, I have Kolbai, should I go in main phase, Mirror Jade, send something, opponent most probably may want to chain Famina there. Okay, oh actually no, wait, hold up, that's dumb, he wouldn't want to chain Famina there, whatever he's fusion's just going to get banished. So yeah, never mind, we enter battle phase, destroy it. Okay, now here I tend to go to end phase. Now here's the thing I was worried about, I know he has Famina in hand, and I don't know what these two cards are. I didn't know if maybe like these two cards were Dracotails, who knows, maybe Urgula, a Pan, or Lucius, whatever, and then he will go Famina, discard it, and then we can, if he does that in end of main phase 2, we go Kolbai, Flame will chain, and then we just pop our Kolbai so it dodges Flame. That's the whole plan, that's why I didn't set anything and we ended up passing our turn. Cool, but opponent draws Nibiru, not a good hand for him. Passes turn, we draw for turn, we draw banishments, nothing here, so we enter battle phase and we're just going to deal 3000 damage. And we'll also set, this time we do set, because I figured, okay, if you don't use Famina in my turn, two of these cards were not worth, well, not worth using to fusion summon, or not something you want to fusion summon with to get advantage. So I took a chance setting all three. No Famina, cool. Enters main phase, goes Famina, we chain the Kolbai. Here obviously opponent is going to chain the Flame, and we're going to chain our Fallen and Virtuous, sending Albion, targeting our Kolbai. Okay, no fusion, and then he is going to pass, we go Albion, opponent will chain Ash Blossom. Okay, draw for turn, Aluba. And now we would just simply normal summon a Luba, effect here, opponent lets us through because he's just going to save Ash Blossom for the Brand Fusion. Okay, Brand Fusion gets negated, enter battle phase, yeah, that's definitely enough damage on board. So we go to game number 2 now. Obviously in game number 2, in terms of my siding patterns, Full Loss is there, Imperm is there, we take out Draw, we don't need Draw, so I'll swap Draw out for Salesman. Ash Blossom, because I generally use Salesman to call Ash, we have to take out Ash and put Retaliating Sea. Okay, that's generally my siding patterns here, and because we're going second, I don't put a DOOD double Cyclone. I only play one copy, so generally I might take out Regain for it. Okay, I think if you guys notice in my first, well, when in the start of this video when I showed my deck list, Philia Regis is now back inside the extra deck. Took out Barrel of Furious, and I kept Starving Venom in the side. So yeah, we do have Philia Regis in the main here. Okay, but game 2 we open Imperm, High Spirits, Shrouded, Super Poly, and Full Loss. Opponent opens Mag, Nibiru, Brand Fusion, Lucius, and Cartesia. So starts with Cartesia first. Okay, I'm not sure. Maybe go. Guess he's because he knows we're playing Imperm, so may as well just activate. I mean, Cartesia quick effect, or I mean, you have Lucius, you have Brand Fusion. I'm not sure which would have been better, but I guess leaving this on the field if this resolves would be good as an interruption for our turn. Opponent goes Cartesia, we chain the Full Loss, no Asher, so we're going to get a draw. He sends Lucius and Nibiru. Go to Arthelion, redraw Follow and Virtuous. Channeling 1, Arthelion to target the Lucius. Channeling 2 will be... Oh, no, sorry. He's going to target Lucius and Nibiru. I forgot he sent 2. Then channeling 3... Sorry, channeling 2 Lucius. We go channeling 3 Imperm. Cartesia already used effect, so yeah. Arthelion is going to be negated. He sets Ketsu, activating it to search for Famina. And then here he's going to go Brand Fusion, send Albaz and Frixo to go into the Sanctifier. Frixo here will trigger. We also draw Brand Fusion. Frixo here will set the Flame, and he will proceed to end his turn here. Draw for turn, we draw Mercuria. Okay, Sanctify is reborn and can't be used as fusion material and can't target it. He has Cartesia. We know he has Famina and one unknown and also Flame. Okay, so we go to main phase. I decide here to go the Shrouded effect first, sending Retribution. Okay, no response here. I was thinking of using Flame, but I decided not to, so taking a chance to draw Deployment. Activate Deployment to summon Cartesia, not Albaz. Okay, summon Cartesia so that way we can try to get away to Grand Gugno. We activate the Cartesia. Opponent here is going to chain his own Cartesia. Okay, no response from us. I decided not to use Super Poly here because I know for a fact he's trying to bring out Secretarian, and the reason why I don't bother to use Super Poly or Fallen Virtues because we know he has Famina in hand. There's a dragon. Okay. So you can just simply chain it if he's still trying to get Secretarian. So yeah, we're not going to chain anything. But yeah, okay, so Secretarian, guys, basically while you control this fusion summon card, your opponent cannot cannot activate the effects of special summon dragon or spellcast monsters they control. So Cartesia already activated, so it's not negated, so we're resolving Cartesia. Going to the Grand Gugno. Here also with Mercuria, I was thinking, should I use High Spirits, chain, like, you know, chain whatever, send Mercuria and maybe add an Albaz, I guess, in that situation. Okay, but I decided not to. Okay, going to Grand Gugno, but we can't trigger this because of Secretarian. We activate Brand Fusion next. Opponent here is going to chain Flame, and then with this we are going to chain Following the Virtuous, sending Titan to target Brand Fusion, but we need to do it Secretarian, so we're going to chain Super Poly, discard the High Spirits, going to Mood Dragon using Secretarian and Grand Gugno. Now resolving everything, basically Brand Fusion, we're going to send Albaz and Lubellion. Going to the Albion. We got Albion effect here. Opponent here is going to chain Magnum, target Albaz. No response here, can't stop this. Okay, but resolving, we're going to banish the Mercuria and Cartesia. Go, okay, what did I have? I had Lubellion, Titan, Grand Gugno. Yeah, so I decided to go for the second Grand Gugno here. Chaining 1 Grand Gugno, chaining 2 Mercuria, chaining 3 Magnemite. Now, funny enough, with the with the Shrouded, I forgot that I already used this effect. So yeah, and did I normal summon? No, I didn't even normal summon this turn, so this was funny. But yeah, Grand Gugnos and Garura, we draw Deployment, so this was funny. Should have just added an Albaz, I guess, or I could have added Quem. I really could have added Quem, but yeah, forgot that I already used Shrouded here. Summon Bestial Rebellion. Opponent here doesn't do anything here, so we're going to go Bestial Rebellion. Place Branded Lost, obviously, because now I sided out Branded Regain for double Cyclone. Shrouded here, I activate, but then I realized, wait, hold up, I already used it. So yeah, this is not an effect we're going to be activating. Attempt to enter battle phase. Honestly, in this situation, I know I can't get over his monsters except crashing into Magnemite, but I don't want to. So honestly, I should have just said end of main. If he gives me a thumbs up, it goes straight to end phase. Anyways, end of main phase 2. No Sanctifier yet, but then we're going to go end phase, Albion. Okay, I'm not sure why he didn't use Sanctifier yet. Either he doesn't know, or yeah, or he doesn't want to get rid of Famina. I don't know. Okay, Brand Albion, add brand in red. We're going to go Titan, summon the Albaz. Okay, discard the Shrouded, fuse away, go into Libellion, and then here we're going to go Chainlink 1, Chainlink 2. Here we search for Cartesia, and we're going to shuffle, shuffle back, and our opponent ends up just passing there. I'm not sure. He had Sanctifier. I guess with Sanctifier you can just summon your Albaz, give us something, I don't know, a 4 loss Albaz fusion, go into something, but yeah. Anyways, that's the duel. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. See you in the next one. Cheers, guys.